there's such a thin line between hustle and authenticity, and or lack thereof, honestly. Like there's a thin line between hustling and being authentic, and or losing that authenticity. And because a lot of people hustle, right? Like, hard. Like, they hustle and they probably get the desired results of their hustle, but they lose the authenticity. You got millions of followers, you got tons of people looking at your stuff, you got the job, you got the promotion, but you lose the authenticity within it. A lot of people, not everybody, I'm just saying. And there's a thin line between that. And that same thin line is pretty similar between the thin line between quality and quantity, right? And I think both of those deal with the same issue. It's kind of similar to what's going on with the cultural norms, the social media algorithm and things of that sort. It's it's the same issue, and it comes back to the lack of rest. Like, let's get to it. You hustle so hard because, say, social media algorithm, you have to have at least 5 videos in your story. You have to have 20, video posts that you made that went viral. And in order for you to keep up the success and to keep people liking your videos and sharing it and subscribing and even getting a chance to see it, is depending on how relevant you are. So every single day you're working your butt off just to make sure that you could hustle so that people could see it. Therefore, you realize that the good common Christian quality that you're making, the good videos you're making for other people. Oh, go check out, talk about Jesus Christ. Oh, the good news. All of these good quality videos you're making, people are just like, don't want to hear that. I want to hear you talk about the death of that celebrity. I want to hear you talk about why Mike Todd spit in his hand and rubbed it on someone's face. I want to hear you talk about, like they want to, like, the hustle will start to have to come from bustling together information from other people's lives, bustling together information from a bunch of things that you can try to find that just makes you work so hard to consistently post to keep people's attention, and or just consistently work to get people's attention. And that's the hustle society. That's how it goes. Like, if you're a musician, a lot of people say they start making fake beefs and stuff like that just to stay relevant. That's the hustle of it, but there's very little rest in that, because it's like, I can't relax. If I relax, if I calm down, if I need to rejuvenate, I lose my following. If I take a month off, which I just did, which was risky, it was risky, but I think what's more important is not losing the quality. If I take a month off, I'm going to have to start off fresh almost, because now when I start posting, I'm going to get 1 view, 2 views, 3 views, and not 20 views or not 1,000 views. And does that not kill the quality of what you're putting out? It might, it might, but there's this fear that we have to kind of dismiss to get past in order to be able to rest for real.